Hey guys, I'm recording this after I already filmed the 2 videos, but I realized that in those videos I don't actually properly explain like what I do because I'm so focused when I do live commentary in game. Like it's difficult for me to explain every little bit of movement that I do. The whole point that I wanted to make here was you can see my controller overlay, so I really want you guys to look at that if you're struggling with movement to see what I'm doing. And you'll notice a lot of my movement is really simple. It's nothing complicated. Movement is really simple in this game. You just gotta know how to use movement. Movement is easy to do, right? This is air strafing. This will probably already get you a bunch of kills. You know, you jump, you just hold your stick left or right. On mouse and keyboard, same. You just jump and hold D or A down, and you get this cool effect called air strafing. Now, what I also like to do is I like to jump and then crouch, jump and then crouch. You look like a clown on their screen, killing them. You know how frustrated people need to be working a 9 to 5, getting back to the game, and this is what you do to them. It's demotivating, really it is. You'll notice that I have these moments where I do long slides versus these short momentum boosted slides. So the long slides have one purpose and one purpose only, is to check a room while still remaining down below. So let's imagine there was cover here. These guys are all shooting at me, blah, blah, blah. And I'll click want to survey this room. I just slide and then jump back to cover. Slide, jump back to cover, because you are so low on the floor in your slide that it's difficult for them to actually see. Because remember, everyone has their crosshair placed at like head chest level, especially the good players. So the moment you have this long slide there, it's difficult for them to shoot you. Another thing is never spam. Like, you don't have to do this. Obviously, the sway will kick in. Now, let's imagine sway wasn't in this game, like aim sway. It's still going to be like non-beneficial to you to keep on spamming. You know why? Because now, especially with this recent nerf, your jump height gets reduced with every jump. You're also in one position the whole time. So remember that you move more freely when you are not jumping / crouch. So the only way I would suggest you jump is if you jump with momentum like this, or slide into a jump. You'll see a lot of my gameplay is me sliding into a jump. You can slide basically sideways if you turn your crosshair to the right and then slide. So for example, let's say I want to slide here to the right and kill this balloon. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to run in this direction, slide, and then turn back around. You catch a lot of people off guard as well. You will see in the video that I try to do live commentary and explain why I do what I do. So again, if you have any questions, you can drop them down below. If you like the live commentary style, also let me know. I don't think I did too bad talking while killing a bunch of people. In game, of course. Yeah, with that said, enjoy the rest of the gameplay if you haven't already subscribed. And yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And as you guys can see, I'm doing a live commentary today because a lot of people have been asking me for a movement guide, and the best way to do it is to explain it in game. So it's going to be really difficult to, you know, try to focus while I'm killing everyone. And talking at the same time, but I'm going to be explaining why I use certain movement techniques. A lot of people think movement in this game is spamming, which, let's be real, a large part of movement in this game does feel quite spammy. And then the other part of that is you just got to know what type of movement to use when, if you want to become really good at it. Like right there, for example, I crouch to just stay below that hit ledge, make myself a difficult target for them to hit. And as you can see, I'm always moving. There's never a point where I stop moving. My aim was a little glonky there, but we got it. Now, mainly I like to use the slide mechanic a lot. I think that is what my movement is quite known for. And that is because I love to hip fire and slide at the same time. And it also throws people's aim assist off, believe it or not. I don't know why, but if you slide below someone, then their aim assist will still be locked above them for some reason. Now, usually I only like to jump once or twice because anything more than that just makes you slow. Like right, so I'm just holding the minimap. He's going to be here. See the slide into a jump. Look at this guy. What is he doing? What are you doing, buddy? I have no idea what lobby I'm in right now. Right there, you know, I want to keep my accuracy down range. So I'm not going to be jumping a whole lot. I'm just zigzagging or strafing so that I'm a difficult target to hit. These kids are getting cooked, bro. This is an actual tutorial right now. I have these moments where I have a long slide and then a short slide into a jump. Also, when you find these slopes, you go really quickly when you slide down them. No! Yeah, sorry, it's difficult to explain a whole lot when you're flying like this. I like to slide into a jump because it looks insane on their screen. You're on the floor and then all of a sudden you're mid-air shooting at them. And that is kind of what makes the slide jump so unique. And also the momentum you get from it is unreal, right? And you'll see I'm always just moving. I'm non-stop moving. Yeah, as you can see, I am playing with the ACR first. This is the build that I'm rocking, by the way. I'm playing with this ACR first because I want to just demonstrate how my movement is on an AR compared to an SMG. And that's also something you guys got to understand, that your movement from an AR to an SMG will be different. You shouldn't try to apply SMG movement to ARs because that is just not going to work. Good players use way more sliding when it comes to SMGs, camera braking or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, right now all that I'm demonstrating is the AR movement. It's a lot of like just air strafing, you know, crouching. I like to crouch down and make my hitbox for a moment smaller so they have to adjust their aims down to my legs. So I'm just going to barrier. I expect one guy to push there, so I'm going to nade it. Right there, just use the elevation to get advantage on that guy. He doesn't expect me to jump off that railing like that. And I know I like to jump a lot when I'm firing down range. That's just because I want to look flashy, but there's absolutely no need to do that. You can just crouch and get the job done, and you'll have the same effect as if you were to jump. Like this kid that's got camera on right now, so I can give you an explanation. No idea what just happened to him. Now let me switch a bit to the Vector. I am playing on native though, which I don't usually do when I play with SMG, so that was going to be my excuse if I play absolutely trash. And it's a lot more quicker with SMGs, and it's definitely more spammier. So like I mentioned, well, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but with ARs, the thing is you should only limit yourself to around 2 jumps when you decide to bunny hop and stuff. But on SMGs, like you can go up to like 3 jumps close range. So with SMGs, it's really important to slide and hipfire a lot. That is the main way I kill people. At least I'm not sure if other people do that, but that is what I like to do. As you can see there, I did an ADS until the end. And that is because, you know, when you're sliding, there's so much that you can do around people. Like you can get so much momentum while sliding and still shooting. So the whole point is to just do damage. I'm now going to be trying to showcase off the SMG movement a bit more. And like I mentioned in the previous game, the SMG movement is more about sliding than it is jumping. But you'll see that I like to limit myself to 3 jumps, and then I just like to shoot normally. In SMGs, you know, you're going to be close in people's faces. Oh! Like I mentioned, you get a long slide and you get a short slide of momentum. And on SMGs, I like to long slide way more. I just like to, you know, get as much momentum to travel forward and shoot these guys. So 1 jump, it's all you need, and good aim. Right there, 1 jump, slide, another jump. See, 3 jumps, max. Important part is I'm not spamming it. It's actually pretty timely. So right there, the reason why I turned around is, obviously you don't want to turn around in one motion, like just like this. You're going to get shot. So I made sure to slide out of the way first and then turn around. The reason why I turned around was I could just hear the guy behind me. It's important to have your audio up so you can hear all the footsteps around you. Now see, with SMGs, the airfire spread is, you know, already pretty good. So a lot of times you don't even need to, you know, aim in. If you're close range, you can just hipfire and it will work out. But the whole point of movement is obviously to, you know, try to avoid getting shot by the other team, or I say other team, the other guy shooting at you. But you also want to deceive them. You want to deceive them so they think you're going to do something and then you just completely do something else. That is the best way to use movement. Oh, there's a kid just sitting there. My movement is purely, say, to deceive people in a way, right? That is all that my movement is about. It is purely meant to confuse people. I do a lot of weird things like this guy. That's another example of a long slide to break someone's camera. Can I just slid past him there, you know? It's as simple as that. I press 1 button down and I hold it just to keep on sliding. Actually, no, I pressed it, sorry. I just pressed the slide button once. Keep that slide going. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit ballsy. I'm actually going to be chilling this guy off the 8th glitch. And, yeah, no, we just keep that going. I see a lot of times I just combine my jump and my crouch button together. You know, it looks funky on their screen. That is movement summarized in one, but you gotta have some decent aim to go along with that, otherwise it just won't work in your favor. Now, some of you might probably be wondering, what is my sensitivity so that I can turn around this quick? My sensitivity isn't that quick. Like, this is what it looks like. I mean, I guess that might be quick, I'm not sure. Like, I think it's pretty slow, actually. And you'll notice another very important part about movement is my crosshair is never on the floor. All that I'm doing is I'm just jumping out of their line of sight so they can stop shooting me. We're sitting at 78 kills, by the way. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that I never jump forward. Like, I guess I do sometimes, but it's always a side-to-side movement because you want to make it as difficult for someone to hit you as possible. See what I mean? That guy had no idea I was going to do that. Also, you're definitely going to lose this. Maybe I can bring it back. Nope. Oh, these kids are lost, bro. Never stop moving. The moment I stand still, you know, there's a chance that Pika's advantage might get in there and kill me. So I'm always moving. I'm always moving. Yeah, I feel like 88 and 17 on Emporium is not bad. I feel like that's a pretty good tutorial if you ask me.